This is Katie.
And this is Patience.
And we're Gummy Buddies. We are back for another fun-filled episode. Hi.
Hi.
We're feeling pretty good tonight. It's been a rough couple of weeks, but things are looking... You know what? I don't want to jinx it. Things are still horrible. Yeah. If you hear any rain or weird background noise, it is storming currently, and it's been hailing off and on. So, stay tuned. We may go to Oz. It's from Wizard of Oz, the tornado.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know they said that.
Well, they don't say, we may go to Oz. It's not like an official quote.
Oh,
They're like, Dorothy, there's like a tornado.
I got
there's
you.
A twister idea.
I got you. I'm with it now.
Maybe I need the water bottle again this episode, not for the cats, but for you just to be like, when you don't recognize.
No.
Okay. No. Yeah, we're going to zip through so many things. But before we start, really quickly, I need to address the elephant in the room. I'm wearing Disney Dreamlight Valley pants. Look. Oh my gosh, they're like exactly out of the game.
I wonder if I can find like a picture to put on there.
Oh my gosh, yes. Look at it. Oh, don't look at my stomach. Look at this. I'm so excited. So, that's that. I'm glad. I know you were all wondering, where do I know those pants from that I can barely see? That's where.
I have a new item that we're going to test tonight too. I found another fidget. It's the Neato. Kate. Oh my gosh. Okay, so one of the episodes.
Sponsor us. I don't know why I said that so loudly.
One of the episodes I was just looking at, you literally talked about a Neato where they were like apparently putting them in the microwave.
Yes, there's a kid that got burnt really bad.
So one of my friends got me the cat. His name is Garfield. I love him. So I'm really excited to see how he feels when I'm high because I've been using him nonstop. I love him. She
said she was reading about the like care on it and that you use like cornstarch or whatever.
Yeah, if it's too sticky, it says to put cornstarch on it, and it's worked like a charm. So he will be in the episode.
Yeah. I think I don't think we have anything more we need to address before we clink. No, not quite a pecans moment there.
These are hard.
I don't know. Yeah, there were some in there that weren't quite dry.
And they're like white gray.
They're crystallizing. These are the mixed berry. I'm sorry. You know you're recording yourself, right? So I'm going to see that when I edit it. Okay. Wait, who has the bigger piece? Do we?
I have the bigger piece. Okay. Sure. For sure, I have the bigger piece.
Mine's average sized.
Like the edges are like super hard.
Super crystally. Yeah. So I'm glad we're doing this. I'm glad I didn't put that desiccant in the jar, though. Because otherwise they'd be really crystally.
It's weird.
We're doing crystal meth.
I'm just kidding. God. What if there really is a podcast where they just do crystal meth?
Oh my gosh. Wait.
There has to be.
And you just see their teeth slowly deteriorate and their eyebrows disappear over
like
the
every
course
episode,
of the episodes.
something is lost.
That's so sad.
Clink. We have lifesavers. My favorite are the red ones.
Your mom's a lifesaver.
No, she's not.
No. Trust me, people.
Actually, no.
Actually, I'm going to take away her life if she doesn't ship into shape. And by that I mean never talk to us again. And I say us because she totally talks to me. We were just discussing that, like what it's like to see a loved one like at the reading of a will or something that you're estranged with. Crazy.
I still haven't taken it. Is it really bad?
It's the first time I've actually gagged on the podcast. I almost just threw up.
Dude.
Just really strong. Was yours strong?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. Really bad.
Hey, it's just a lifesaver gummy. It's just
What if because it's all dried out that like all the like super artificial flavoring that we taste like dries with it?
Or what if we just got a really hecka strong gummy somehow in the batch and we're about to be freaking
like
higher than a kite?
Wait, was that the only odd color one out of all of them?
I didn't.
We need to look. At snack time, I'm going to try to remember that we need to look, because what if it was literally just an odd one and we took like a giant dose of one and we don't even know because it was like put in the bottle?
We're pretty freaking screwed in that case. Great. All right, well, take it away, Patience. Oh, you're still chewing, aren't you?
I'm still chewing.
Take it back, Patience. Jeez. Quit jumping the gun, Patience. Have some patience. Patience.
I've had 3 people ask me if that was my real name today.
Really?
It's so annoying.
I had 3 people get amoxicillin suspensions in a row. Totally not related, but I was like,
Okay. Previously on Gummy Buddies. Alright, we got 7, 6, 5. We have 5 because 2 of them we can't find.
we'll still say what they are.
Okay, fine.
Maybe somebody will find them.
Okay, yes, Katie was right. A male widow. Okay, nope, someone who loses their spouse. The man is called a widower, and the woman is a widow.
Oh, I wasn't sure.
So,
And it's definitely
I didn't
losing
know
a
that.
spouse, not
losing a spouse.
your dog.
Losing a spouse.
She's not a widow now.
Losing a spouse. The next one is What Inspired the Hills Have Eyes. It's based off of a 15th and 16th Scottish tale of Sawney Bean.
What?
I'm not going to go into detail.
You want to do it as a topic?
I want to do it as a midnight morsel. It is really interesting after I read it, because there's, like, it's not like normal, I feel like, lore. It's like a whole, like, it's really long. Like, I don't know, it's really long.
Not gonna lie. As soon as you said midnight morsel, I was like, we need chocolate chip cookies.
I have a Hershey's bar. No? Okay. The name of the inbreeding family in the Appalachian Mountains.
Paige would be so proud.
There is the Blue family was in Tennessee, but the one that Katie was talking about is called the Whittaker family.
Whittaker.
No, some people, like, literally in there it says some pronounced it Whittaker. It's like spelled.
Because somebody took their wits, and that's why they're saying it now.
It's spelled like 2 different ways, but they had a picture of them.
Okay.
You can look at it on your own. We're not going to go into too much detail. That's them. Okay. The other one, is Smokey the Bear from the Smoky Mountains.
Oh.
That is another midnight morsel I'm going to do because it involves Walt Disney.
What?
Yes.
Was he from the Smoky Mountains, though? Or no?
Nope,
Okay.
he was not from the Smoky Mountains. I really liked what I read, and I was like, whoa, that's like a really interesting fact.
Okay. I definitely muted my phone.
Okay, the next one was the name of the feral wolf girl. They had like a few different ones of like different children who grew up with wolves, like early years. But the 2 that I found the most, they're called Amalia and Camila. They were 2 children who were sisters in the 1920 in Mindrapur, India, something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it. And they were actually discovered by some doctor, and it claims that the one girl was 8 and that the other one was 2.
Okay.
But they would walk around on all 4s. They would make howling noises.
Whoa.
They would eat raw meat. They had sharp teeth, were sensitive to light, and they were unable to speak. And then it said that, like, they grew, like, the oldest one grew up to stand up straight and to learn a few words, but that's all it could find.
That's sad.
Yeah. That's all I could really find about those.
Okay.
Okay. So one of them that we don't know is Find a Cave Creature.
It's like hugging against a wall, and it has like creepy glowing, like very distinct human-like eyes, and it's like hanging from a corner of a cave, and it looks like somebody walked in and took a flash picture of the cave, and like it was a surprise thing, like it surprised it. Very creepy. I found a couple pictures. I know. I'm still looking. The website, it was like, I thought it was called like odd-pictures.net or something.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember the website, exactly what it looks like. It was just a bunch of links to Odd Pictures, and it had like the woman's lotus feet. It had like the UPS Barbie, gay Barbie or something. It had a picture of Ed Gein at the time of his arrest in his kitchen.
Ed Gein.
I remember looking at specific pictures and showing all my friends and being like, look at this website I found. This is so cool. And that, every time I saw that cave creature, I was like, ooh, and it gave me chills. So, couldn't find it. failed you, and I failed you with...
The Loch Ness Monster show that Katie was trying to remember. We have Kat on the case.
She is on
to
the
try
Google
to see if she
Queen
can
case.
find it.
Yes.
She's our Google expert who can literally find anything.
She's amazing. And
So, we said if she messages us during the show, we're going to stop what we're doing and we're going to talk to you about it.
It'll be a miracle if she finds it, but she is my miracle worker. Problem is, I kept on having to Google Loch Ness, and it was pulling up all these search results with that. So, very annoying. But...
the next one are nuts, legumes.
Oh, yeah. I know beans are legumes, right?
Yes. A legume is a part of the pea family, which include beans. But peanuts are legumes because they grow underground in pods, similar to beans and peas, where other nuts are seed-based plants.
Which is funny because peas grow above ground.
So weird.
All right.
Learned that. The last one. The name of the ancient cliff city, and Katie put on here, you can explain lore.
I put, you could explore.
Oh.
My handwriting is great.
It's really...
it's
wonderful. Okay. So it's called the cliff...
Whoa! What's it called?
I said cliff. Not clit.
That's what it
I didn't
sounded
say
like.
that. I said cliff. Okay. There was a...
For all you men out there.
I think there's like 4 that I read, but I read the biggest one.
Okay.
It's called Cliff Palace. It's in Colorado Mesa Verde National Park. It's from the 12th, 13th century. It has 150 rooms and 23 kivas. Didn't know what a kiva was.
Were they kind of like squarish looking?
Yes, they're square. They're made of
limestone.
limestone.
That must be what I'm thinking of. That's so cool.
They were made up against, obviously, a cliff, like built into one. So a kiva, I think that's how you pronounce it, they were rooms for social gatherings or ceremonies.
Oh.
And, I don't know if I'm going to say this right, but it was the Pueblonians.
Sure, close enough.
They are the ones that made those.
So, isn't it wild when you think about, like, the historic places that were in the States in North America? Like, there's, like, an old pyramid type deal somewhere, like, in Illinois or Iowa.
Can I tell you something? Well, okay, so remember on one of the episodes we talked about, I was talking about how I'm really bad at math. My concept of time is, I don't have a concept of time. When you say the
centuries, it's like, what? No.
Yeah. I don't know what you're, like, I don't know. It's really hard for me to believe, like, that's, I don't know. I know it's real, but, like, it's really hard to, like, wrap my head around it.
I know. That's why it's...
Like, time is a construct, and I'm like, my brain doesn't want to...
You're like, I don't want to do construction. I'm not built for this. No, so, that's why I like going to graveyards, because, like, I feel connected with everybody that's ever lived. I feel very human.
No.
What? I know you want to go record in a graveyard.
No, I was going to be like, what if I see my creepy guy tonight?
Ooh. Do you want to tell the people what you're talking about, or are you just going to let them wonder?
I have hallucinations. And I keep seeing this really tall, creepy guy. And I like him. He wears a top hat. And he has, like... I wonder if, like, AI could draw exactly how I see his face.
Oh,
how cool would that be?
Could. Yeah. You should do that.
I should, because Kate, I think you would find him really interesting the way.
Is he attractive? Or is his face too indistinct?
No, like, you know what his face looks like.
Wait, what if I found him attractive because his face was indistinct? Because, you know, I like my masked men.
No, you can't have my hallucination be hot.
What if he's my boyfriend? Can you ask him to be my boyfriend? Please?
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Also,
Girl's getting desperate over here.
I let Levi draw in my book, and it's actually something that's just so sweet, and it makes me really happy, because now when I'm high, I just think about all the little drawings he makes.
Oh, that's cute. And then Caden be like, your mom, or whatever, on the one page. Okay, are we ready?
Today is episode 40.
I know, we're 40 years old today, you guys. Just kidding. Some of us are a little closer to that than we'd like. Willow's over here terrorizing the courts again with her bushy tail. Willow! No, she's literally shaking it with her tail like, hello! All right, why don't we...
Boom.
Willow, go shimmy somewhere else. Okay.
Shimmy.
Cocoa Puff. Worst part about losing weight is you lose your butt. Trust me, it's not a good thing. All right. If you hear thunking, just ignore it. It's my cat. Tonight, I'm going to take us on a long journey. We are going out west across the United States, and to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. And not only are we traveling far away, Miss having issues with time, I apologize, but we are diving deep into the past. Not so deep, though. 98 years ago, almost down to the day. I didn't just push my cat. On March 10th, 1928, a 9-year-old boy named Walter Collins asked his mom for some money to go to the movies. Christine Collins gave him the money for the ticket, sent him on his way, and had no idea how one moment would lead her down a path of trauma and sorrow, changing her life forever. It's a little bit emotional, but we're going to move past it.
Okay.
He's a 9-year-old little boy. It's tragic that everything is happening with this, but I will say, because I'm a mom and because I was extremely curious, I was like, what? I actually took the time to deep dive and figure out what movies were coming out in March of 1928, because I was like, what movie is this little 9-year-old boy going to see in the early 20s? Like, what is even on there that he could see? And this is going to make you like, oh, it was Oswald and the Lucky Rabbit. Speaking of Disney Dreamlight Valley, he's a character in that. One of the very first. Yeah. So, just made me sad. So that was playing. It had come out 5 days earlier. There is nowhere on the internet. There's nowhere on the internet that says that's what he was doing. But I was like, I'm a mom. I was like, what was he doing? What was he so excited about? It's only like a little 6-minute movie. So she probably was like, oh, it's just a little short. You'll be fine. And if the movie theater were just down the street, she probably was like, I don't know. Apparently she didn't let him do it like all the time. It was like a special little treat she decided to let him have. And it just, it was rough for me to read about, and I'll get into why. Would you let your kid go out? Like, this is the 20s, 9 years old. Would you let him go, like, unsupervised to
what was going on in
a public
the 20s?
place like that?
I don't know.
They were roaring.
Well, they're roaring, but, like, wasn't there a war going on?
People had, like, gang guns with the drums on them, the Tommy guns.
Oh, heck no.
I don't know if that's true or not. I think that was the 20s, though.
I don't know.
Or was that the 40s?
That?
Girl?
Definitely not. If there was, like, some sort of war going on, or...
This was also a different time where, like, kids started working younger.
Heck no.
There wasn't as much media coverage about, like, kidnappings and murders because you didn't have television the way we know it now. It was still coming out, being popularized. So I try not to judge her as a mom because we don't know what it was like. You know, this might have been very, very common. And for that matter, she might have been sending him to go meet somebody else there. But I was just kind of curious if you would. I let my kid go down to the street to a friend's house or something as long as I knew that he, like, if the parent has a phone where they can text you and be like, hey, Caden's here, and, like, just keep in contact with me, that's what helps me out. So Christine's son would be missing for 5 months before she received the news she had been yearning for. Police in Illinois had found her son. It was nothing short of a miracle. This was the 20s, so without FaceTime or any video chatting like that, there was no easy way to really verify his identity. So they exchanged letters and pictures, and Christine was convinced enough, like, let's get him home. She gathered funds, and she paid for her son to be brought home. The Los Angeles police were so excited to brag about how they had solved the case and reunited her son back with her. But as with most things that are too good to be true, there was one major problem. Christine walked into the room and took one look at the boy, and her heart immediately sank. This is not my son, she said.
So she went to LA.
She lived in LA.
Okay.
And the boy was found in Illinois.
So she
had him
brought
all the way back to LA and paid
Okay.
for the funds and said, this is not my son. Yeah, I
wonder
can't even
how
imagine.
long that would have taken. Because I don't think there were airplanes?
There were trains.
So it would have been days. Like, she would have been waiting for days for him to show up.
Yeah. Kat just gave me an update. She's like, I'm not having any luck. I made a Reddit post on tip of my tongue, so hopefully someone out there knows. I love you so much, Kat.
Aww.
Okay. Stay tuned.
As Katie said, we have to outsource. Our department's growing. Who's
Yes.
going to be our HR?
Yeah, I have some complaints to file about patients. She keeps making me feel old on the podcast. Okay. So, after this meeting, the long-anticipated reunion did not turn out as planned. The captain of the LAPD, J.J. Jones, insisted that the boy there in front of Christine was indeed her son, Walter. He argued with her, saying the boy just looked exactly like her photos. The child himself claimed to be Walter. Astonishingly, Jones pushed Christine to take the boy home and, quote, try him out for a while to see if he was just different from the time apart and any trauma he might have had happened to him.
Okay, so this was 5 months later?
5 months after he disappeared. So the captain's like, look, you don't know what happened to him. He could be different. He might look different. Things he might have, you don't know who did what to him. He's saying he's Walter. He's saying you're his mom. Take him home. You're just traumatized. You haven't seen him in a while. He insisted she was simply having an issue remembering his face exactly and that it could just be her trauma talking.
Do you think after 5 months you could forget what your kid looks like? 5 months?
No.
That is too, like,
My kids are very unique looking anyway. I love them. They're very special. They have very distinct features that it would be very hard to find a doppelganger for them, I think.
I just feel like...
I think I'm at a 1 already, so wish us luck.
I think you would know if it's your kid.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like...
I completely
it's
agree.
not mom, like, into...
What would you do if some cop told me, that's your son, honey, you just aren't thinking straight? Okay? You haven't seen him in a while. This is your boy.
Now we have DNA testing. It would be like, let me prove you wrong. Like, not to hurt the child's feelings or anything.
It's funny you say that. Okay. Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the big thing, I don't know if some men don't believe it.
The mother's instinct.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
It's real. And like, I think maybe
when your child hurts
kids,
himself, almost right away.
Before, like, I had kids, I was like, oh, like, people talk about it all the time. But, like, then, like, when you become a parent, it's like, you get that, like, gut feeling, something about your child. Or, like, there's just, like, these things you just develop. It's really cool. Mm-hmm. It's cool. It's like we have superpowers.
Yeah, it is cool. I agree. So, after being bullied into submission, Christine relented, and she agreed to take the child home.
So he was, okay.
So, despite knowing something was very, very wrong, she's like, okay, I'll take him. I mean, the boy is saying this is his mom. So, what can you do as a woman, too? If you had a child say, mom, mom, and try to claim that you were their mom, you'd be like, well, I guess I'll at least take care of him. Like, this isn't right, but whatever. So, over the course of the next few weeks, Christine sought ways to prove that this boy was not her son. She did not have DNA. But finally, upon obtaining some of Walter's dental records, she brought them to the police station, and she brought the boy once again. She showed them how this child claiming to be Walter didn't even have the fillings that she knew he had. And she had shown the records and was like, look, he doesn't have any fillings in his teeth, and showed irrefutable proof that this could not be her son. Astonishingly, right, that's the second time I've said astonishingly, it's extra astonishing. Even with the hard evidence in front of them, the LAPD, garbage police back in the day, by the way. I don't know how they are now. Back in the day, the most corrupt, useless police organization you can imagine. And as you will discover if you don't listen to a lot of true crime, it's facts. Even with the hard evidence in front of them, the LAPD refused to accept the evidence right in front of their faces. As a matter of fact, They doubled down on their gaslighting and argued that Christine was just a troubled and neglectful mother at this point. They insulted her as much as she could be insulted in the middle of all of her grief, and they used their corrupt power, get this, to have Christine Collins committed to a psychiatric ward.
No.
Under something called a Code
Girl.
12 internment.
I have goosebumps. That's...
Uh-huh.
What?
Yep. This barbaric policy, Code 12 internment, was used to jail or commit someone who the police deemed difficult or an inconvenience. They're like, Code 12, get her out of here. She's not cooperating. And they threw her in the psychiatric ward.
I believe that's still a thing.
In some places, perhaps. But I will discuss that. Fear not.
Oh, okay.
I did my research, people. I'm going to interject here with this story. Okay? Just a little fun game I want to play. If you had the power to just throw someone in the loony bin for doing something stupid, who would it be? Obviously, PJ. And why?
For, like, something that they do now?
Yeah. Anything in the world. Something stupid people do and you're like, Code 12 internment. Send him away. Ship him off. I know a guy that eats oatmeal with salt and pepper. Go. Ship him off. Get him out of here. Something's wrong with his brain.
Code 12.
Code 12.
Katie eats her cereal soggy. Get her out of here.
I can't believe you just Uno reversed my Code 12. Code 21. Rude. I could have thought of many things to Code 12 patients for, particularly the fact that she actually belongs in a loony bin occasionally.
I have mental home issues.
She needs to start this episode with a warning. And I'm her best friend, so I can make fun of her for it, okay? It's a part of our lives. But we still love her.
That's so funny.
I hide my crazy.
Yeah, and cereal.
That was such a good clapback. I can't even be mad. Dude, I had a bowl of soggy shredded wheat last Thursday.
See
No, that's my favorite way. You just let it soak, and then it soaks up all the milk, and then it's mushy little blobs. Love it.
It's so gross.
Especially, I had the strawberry frosted. No, but it backfired so hard. I was nauseous and like could barely move the next day because of the medicine I'm on or whatever. It was like, and the fiber. Oof, don't get me started.
That's so funny.
People who eat their pizza crust first.
Oh, that's weird.
Send them off. Code 12. Toenail biters. Ugh. Code 12. Get them out of here. We got to remember this.
Oh my
Anytime
gosh.
we do something stupid now. Code 12.
I'm writing it down.
Okay.
There's another one.
It's like a 2319, but for crazy.
I need to think of one. There's someone at my work who does something really, really strange, and it freaks me out, and I can't think of what it is. So you gotta.
Is it like a bodily habit, like they move a certain way, or is it something to do with food?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Okay,
I'll get back to you.
All right. Now, previously on. So, while Christine is held against her will, the police finally get to spend some time with Walter.
So the LAPD didn't spend time with the boy.
They spent enough time to have him transmitted to the station or meet up with Christine.
But I wonder what the conversation was.
They didn't extensively interview the boy before.
Yeah, okay. I was like, did they even interview him? Did they like ask him specific
No,
questions?
they're just they see the picture, and I will show you at some point.
Okay.
The comparison, because I know it would drive me nuts not like knowing. I did find a picture, and I'll ask patients to overlay that so you can at least see that. English is hard. I think I'm at a 1.5, so I'm slurring my words a little bit, and I apologize. You guys should be used to me stumbling on them. And if you're not, stop the podcast, because you haven't listened to enough of us, and go back and listen to how bad we talk. It's horrible. For those of you still here, Walter. They're sitting down with him at the station. Lo and behold, upon questioning, Captain Jones finally realized what Christine had been insisting upon all along. The boy confessed at last that he was not Walter Collins. His name was Arthur Hutchins, Jr. He was not 9 years old, but 12 years old. And apparently he had come from a troubled home in Iowa. He had issues with like his stepmom. He had run away to Illinois, where a drifter outside of a restaurant came up to him and brought up the name Walter Collins, and he mentioned to Arthur that he looked just like the missing boy. Well, Arthur, being the child that he still was, thought it would be really cool to get to travel and maybe live in California, where you could fulfill his dream of meeting his favorite actor. Of course, Captain Jones was not happy to hear that he would have to admit such a horrific mistake. And out of sheer embarrassment, I guess, or spite, he left Christine to rot in the psychiatric ward for a whole 10 days after Arthur confessed to not being Walter.
Okay, I'm going to take a pause. Can we take a pause?
Yep.
My intervention.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, I don't think you realize how hard that hits me. Dude, I was in there.
I thought of you when I was writing it.
How long was I in there for? 4 days.
Like 4 days.
I wasn't like, okay, you get admitted, but like I was a little off my rocker, but then like you really kind of come out of it when you get in there and you are with these people and it like, nothing against them. I need to say that. Nothing against them. Nothing against them. You just know that you
when you're not matching their level.
Their level. And it's really scary. It is really scary. I had one, I don't care. It was my experience. I'll talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
I told Katie about, I had a room, the first night I was there, I had no one to, like, in my same room. It was just me. And obviously you don't sleep on comfortable beds. I ended up getting a roommate because somebody complained about me not having a roommate. Like, the first day I was there, there's so much drama, okay? Ended up getting a roommate, and this lady insisted that I kept her up at night, that I was plotting to hurt her, and, like, all this, like, I was, like, her enemy, and I never, like, spoke a word to her, because I was, like, already dealing with my own stuff, and I wasn't, like, one to conversate with the others. Oh, morning, I got up early because I got up early for work, so my inner clock just turned on. She was awake. And I got up to go to the bathroom. Now, you have, like, a padded door to use the bathroom. You don't have, like, an actual door. Go to the bathroom. She gets up, pounds on the wall, like, and she's like, I can't get any sleep around here. And she stormed off to the station. Like, it scared the crap out of me, because I'm like, she's gone off. Like, what do I do? Do I run? Like, do I go down the hallway because I'm scared? Like, it's so crazy. And I ended up, finishing going to the bathroom, and you have to wear, like, specific clothes. And I go out of my room, and she's at the desk talking to the nurse, and I was like, what if she, like, tells them I'm more crazy or something? Like, it was so, like, out of a movie, like, Psycho. They ended up, like, apologizing to me to how she acts, and then she got transferred out of my room to somebody else's. And then she went around and told the whole group, because the guys had their own rooms, and then, like, the girls would have their own. She went around and told the group that I requested for a room alone. And she was like, one day we were sitting down eating, and she was like, some of us don't get special treatment around here. And I was like, I don't get special treatment, okay? And then there was 2 guys that were in there with me. Clicked with them. We were doing something at a table all talking about our lives or whatever. Mm-hmm. And she overheard us and she goes, oh my God, Kate, I will never forget how she looked at me. It's actually really scary. She looked at me and she goes, we're all dealing with our own mental health issues. You don't need to talk about yours. And she like slammed my desk and she went and told the nurse about what we were talking about. And we were just talking about like our normal lives, like what we do outside. Because there was like 2 other guys who
So she was crazy, but also just selfish.
Dude.
And I know crazy isn't a politically correct term, but we're not a politically correct.
And the night nurses were the best. And they were like, don't worry about her. She's in here every now and again. You're fine. And they would just let me do whatever I wanted. Like, I could stay up late and watch TV if I wanted. Like, most people had, like, a sleep time because they give you something to help you relax to go to sleep. Didn't have to take it. And she's like, you can just stay up and watch TV and don't say anything. And I was like, okay. And then they had, like, late night snacks that she would give me. Yeah. It was really good. But that girl creeped me the crap out. So if I was in there for 10 days, Kate, I couldn't survive. I couldn't. Well, the 4 days was enough. It was enough, Katie. Dude, it's
Speaking
so scary.
of creeping you out, Kat has just in. Boo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Kat has indeed come to the rescue, people.
No, she didn't.
Throwback to the previously on Gummy Buddies for the Loch Ness Monster show that I am talking about that I watched. It was Creep Show, season 1 of the 2019 series they came out with. It's episode 6. It was the finale of the season. The episode title was By the Silver Water of Lake Champlain / Skin Crawlers. But that was the name of it. And I am so happy. She ended up getting an answer on Reddit, like when she posted it at the tip of my tongue. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, Kat. And Reddit. Fun through it. Okay.
That's nuts. And for how fast she got a response. Like, she just posted that not that long ago.
I am so grateful because it was driving me crazy. Yeah. Okay. So I wanted to show you really quickly. Let's back to the topic at hand. Poor Christine. So after all this, I just wanted to show patience. This is the left photo in this image is Walter Collins, and the right is Arthur Hutchins. So you do admittedly have a similarity, slightly angular facial features, and the same haircut. However, to me, their eyes are totally different.
Okay. Eyes, mouth, the curvature of the front of the nose, and the ear size is different.
Yes, and there's even like some.
Oh,
picture-
I can post this one?
Yeah.
Vanna White.
So yeah, very.
I feel like they look totally different.
Yeah, the haircut is just what made them look similar, honestly.
What if the police were so hell-bent about this being him? Oh, this is going to sound really bad.
That they gave him a haircut and, like, made him look like him?
No. Oh. What if the only reason they believed it is because they weren't good at, like, attentions to detail like that?
Well, that makes me sad, but also that's almost better than them being very corrupt and just insisting on solving this case because they needed the win, and it had started to become publicized. It was 5 months into a missing child case, and they were not looking great.
Wow.
So, yeah. Yeah. Crazy stuff.
So she was in there for 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
So then...
And Christine ultimately sued Captain Jones.
Sue him for all they got.
Yep. And 2 years later, she was awarded $10,800, which is a little over $210,000 in today's money.
That was nothing.
Nope. None of which was ever given to her by the corrupt captain. Uh-huh. She even made attempts to collect the debt later in life. In her 40s, in the 40s, after the officer was retired, she tried again. That was the last known record of her attempting to collect the debt, the last known public record of her. But none of these attempts was successful. He never paid her what he owed her. How much money do you think she should have won in that case? I can't.
For their time?
For our time.
For
it was
our time?
$210,000. I would think at least $500,000 in today's money. At least.
What? That's
for
to me,
10 days. Because not only did you traumatize her by incarcerating her, but she is already mourning her son. She is miserable. You forced her to take care of a stranger. Like, not that people wouldn't take care of kids. There's foster parents. I was a foster parent. Like, people do that. But the reality is, it's so much more than just 10 days out of your life. You don't think it should be that much?
I would be
say more. Okay, I thought you were saying.
Oh my gosh. Okay, because, like, in there, I don't know if it's like that in the older times. We didn't, like, you can't have a clock. There's no clock. There's one, like, that you can find. And
so it could feel like forever.
It could feel like forever because, like, you just have windows and you don't, well, for us, you couldn't go outside.
Why would you not let somebody have a clock? Like, I would think that would help people's sanity to be able to keep track of it.
I don't know.
Interesting.
But,
we should Google that to see if that's a standard previously.
Girl, I would
see if that's
have
a standard
like
protocol.
$3 million in today's money. Because it would feel like a lifetime in there.
I don't see anyone awarding an actual $3 million, but I don't know. I guess go for it and then see what the judge ponies up to.
Okay, I could fight for, like, time lost that I, like, could have been spent, like, for my child. So I would even try to sue for, like, police neglect or something.
Or defamation of character because the police are publicly shaming her and calling her a bad mom. Like, she doesn't recognize or want her own son.
Girl, I wish one of us was a lawyer because I bet that would be really interesting to, like, see what a lawyer's perspective would be. Like, what would be the best to be sued. Mm-hmm. Like, sue someone for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, how much money does a lawyer think this should have gotten?
Yeah.
Interesting. Or
we
could
need, like,
in today's
we need
money.
a button that says, not like a Jeopardy.
Any lawyer.
It's like
we could do a TikTok clip of it. Any lawyers listening to this, we want to know how much money Christine Collins should have won in her lawsuit against Captain Jones.
I know what I was just
How
thinking
much do you
of.
think it would win in today's money?
I was just thinking of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And you know how they have, like, phone a friend? I was like, phone a lawyer. That's what I was thinking of. I was like, what if we just had, like, a lawyer on standby that could answer these questions?
Do you know how famous Basement Yard is? And they're just now, like, getting all these experts on their show.
I just watched the one where they had a doctor.
Dr. Mike.
Oh my
It's
God.
so funny. Okay. Like, they need us to shout them out.
Yeah.
Screw you guys. Christine never saw her son again. And she died just before her 76th birthday in 1964, still wondering his fate. However, her story was the catalyst for some reform, and the California state legislature we'll do a level check after this paragraph. The California state legislature did ultimately pass a law stating the officers could no longer incarcerate citizens in mental health facilities without a warrant. No longer were people locked away just because the cops didn't like their attitude or thought they were in the way. Let's go ahead and take a level check because we're about to pivot the story. Believe it or not, that is not the end. Boop, boop. I'm at a 3. I'm definitely starting to... You moved your head and I can tell you moved it too fast.
No.
Okay. Roll the tape. I was trying to grab the stupid phone thing that they've got. Like, no.
I don't know.
Your eyes are shifty. And she just went like this, and then she was like, and she like,
I'm clicking my thing a lot. I don't know. A 5, 6, 7.
who do we appreciate? Gummy Buddies.
I don't know. Probably a 6.
7.
No. No. I don't know. I would say 6.
Okay, great.
I'm in a really good spot. But my eyes,
They're getting red.
I've had this feeling before. I feel this is so stupid. Maybe I'm higher than that.
I love it.
I was like picturing myself as a crusted gecko and how dry my eyes are right now.
Yep, she's definitely more of a 7 than a 6. Go like this. You just have one of your blue hairs stuck on the side of your eye. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay, pivot me. Pivot.
We're pivoting. Pivot.
I have never actually watched that episode either.
Huh. Now, as much as this seems like a tragic unsolved mystery, some say that they know exactly what happened to Walter.
Tell me.
In August of 1928, less than half a year after Walter's disappearance,
Okay.
the LAPD received a shocking letter that had been sent all the way from the American consul in Canada.
What's that?
It's like an embassy, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the difference
Do they have
between an
passports
embassy and a
then?
consul. I think so.
Okay.
A 19-year-old girl named Jessie Clark claimed that she had just returned home from a visit with her little brother Sanford, who was living on a chicken farm with their Uncle Gordon and his mom Sarah. This farm was over an hour east of Los Angeles.
Okay.
Here's where I'm gonna rant for a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna reiterate what I just said. The LAPD received a shocking letter sent all the way from Canada. What you're about to hear is in this letter should not have been a freaking letter. Phones existed in the 1920s. Phones were invented in the 1800s. People had phones for decades. Why are we sending this in a letter?
Okay.
And you will find out why I'm upset.
Okay. I'm ready. Katie,
Jessie
I'm ready.
had come down to the States to check on her little brother
Okay.
and was horrified to hear what Sanford had to say. The boy claimed that his uncle had been physically and sexually abusing him the entire time he was living there. And the abuse did not end with Sanford. Sanford told his sister that Gordon had kidnapped and murdered 3 other boys on the property he was living on, and had also murdered 1 additional boy outside of the property.
Okay.
So the LAPD, in their infinite wisdom with this letter, decide to forward the immigration office the letter and send it off to immigration services because this was a Canadian issue. I guess they didn't believe the story and they wanted to send somebody to verify that the facts, like that this boy was really living here. I guess they wanted to just, it was wild and they just wanted to send somebody. If there's any truth to it at all, why would you not send fully uniformed and armed people immediately? LAPD, that's why. What I don't understand also is how did Jessie leave her brother, who told her all this was happening, with the man that she says is abusing her brother, go all the way back to Canada and not immediately try to remove him from the farm? Like, was it that she was scared of her uncle and she didn't want to die and she thought, well, if I try to get my brother out of here, Uncle Gordon's gonna kill us both? Or my guess is it was sheer fear. But I don't think I could walk away and leave my little brother in the hands of a murderer and molester, and I would at least stay close and just find the police close by. I wouldn't go all the way back to Canada unless she tried to, and the nitwit freaking cops at the time didn't help her. But just imagine knowing that's going on with your brother and just like hurrying. And then they freaking send a letter. Ugh. Okay. So, August 31st, 1928. 2 immigration inspectors roll up on the farm. They got the letter from the LAPD. They're checking, they're doing their job.
Okay. And this farm is in Canada.
No, the farm where... Okay, so let me just briefly reiterate. Sanford, the boy that was being abused by his uncle, he's from Canada. Their whole family are Canadian immigrants. There's still family living in Canada, and there's family that lives in California, an hour from Los Angeles. Mm-hmm.
So this little farm's outside.
Yeah, this little farm's outside of Los Angeles. Yep. Okay. So the Uncle Gordon had begged his mom and dad to help him buy a property and build it into a chicken farm. And he used that as an excuse to go up. I didn't have this written down. I just know it because of my research. He went up to Canada and was like, "Hey, let me take Sanford. It'll do him good to learn how to build. Okay. It'll give him a job to do."
How old was Samuel?
At the time when Sanford was first brought down, he was 11. So he had been down there quite a while before his sister came.
Okay. I'm with it. I understand.
Mm-hmm. So he grew up with this abuse it was the past several years.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah, but his sister Jessie lived in Canada and just came down to visit and check on him because she thought something was wrong.
Okay.
I mean, thank heavens she came to check on him.
Yeah.
But I don't know why his own parents didn't do that. It's the 1920s. Anyone that's related to them, I'm sorry, but their family sucked. So the immigration people are there on the farm. And upon seeing the vehicle, Gordon and his mom tell Sanford to stall. And Gordon threatened to shoot him with a rifle from the tree line of the property. So they went and hid in the trees in the forest nearby the property.
I need a pause. Rewind, because I got all confused. Gordon Stall.
Gordon is the uncle, the evil uncle.
Evil. You're going to have to start talking stupid, girl. I'm too up here.
Gordon's the abusive uncle that was abusing Sanford.
Got it. Okay.
So he said, "Kid, you better go stall. I'm going to be in the trees, and if you don't stall and you let them in, I'm going to shoot you from the trees."
Okay.
He threatened this child's life.
Okay.
So the terrified 15-year-old kid does as he is told, and he sits there and he talks to these immigration officers, and he stalls, and he stalls. And it was over 2 hours of him talking to them before he finally was convinced that they would keep him safe and protect him and that he wasn't going to get shot by this rifle. All the while, this child is doing what he was told to do and stalling these immigration officers. Gordon and his mother flee the farm. They get a 2-hour head start.
Gordon's mother.
Gordon and his mother. So Gordon is the uncle.
Okay.
And his mom, Sarah. Escape the farm. They run away. And they make their great escape back to Canada.
Okay.
They made it all the way over the border, but were ultimately caught and arrested on September 19th. So a little over 2 weeks later, after the immigration officers rolled up, these two people. Now, Sanford, this kid, he has some wild stories to tell. And Sarah joined right in with him with her tales of her own. Sanford stated that his uncle had actually murdered a young Mexican boy, believed to be named Alvin Gothea, I don't know, somewhere, it might even be Gothea, somewhere outside of town. They had found the body of a beheaded boy, and that was this person that Gordon had murdered. Gordon brought the severed head back to the farm and forced Sanford to burn it and crush the skull down. So that was what Sanford's statement was. Whoa. Sarah, Gordon's mother, immediately started making excuses for her monster of a son. She stated that he wasn't even her actual son, but her grandson, and he had been a child of incest between her husband and her daughter. Then she said that he was a relative of an English gentleman, some sort of heir to an English whatever. Speaking crazy. She told them that the entire family had been sexually abusive, and especially towards Gordon, and that was all Gordon had ever known.
Oh my God.
The police dug into the farm, quite literally, excavating for evidence to support the case. I am going to show you a picture of the farm.
Okay.
Zoop. This was the chicken farm. I thought this picture was a little bit better. Zoom in as you will.
Oh. Time is a construct.
I have an itch on my lower back.
This was the chicken farm?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
At the end of the chicken coops was a room where he would keep and abuse the kidnapped victims.
Whoa.
Here's the chicken coops are these brown buildings,
mm-hmm.
and that white one is where, yeah.
Okay, so.
At least according to one graph that I saw. All right. Back to the tail, which has magically reset itself to the top. Okay. The police found 3 shallow graves in the chicken coops, filled with an assortment of body parts and an ample amount of quicklime. But no full bodies were ever to be found. Sanford told the police that on August 4th, Gordon and his mother had actually taken the bodies out of the graves and away from the farm, presumably to burn the bodies in a remote area of the desert. These remains were never found. Also, during my research, I could not find any evidence that DNA testing had been done on the remains that were found. I said the word found a lot. Or if the evidence was available to test at this point. I don't know if it's lost to time or not, but I'm really curious if we still could access those remains, if we can confirm who these victims were. This is very random, but I'm going to play another game with you. What?
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
And it's going to be a previously on Gummy Buddies.
Mm-hmm.
How long does it take for bones to decay? The
Bones
actual
themselves.
Bones themselves. So, like, this is so dumb. I was thinking, like
when they're not having any preservatives, you mean?
Like, I'm thinking, like, right now, could somebody from the 1910s still have bones in their casket?
1,000,000%.
That's, like, what I'm, like, I don't know.
Because we also started using preservatives when we buried people.
What, like, that's really interesting to me.
I think formaldehyde was used pretty...
What do you think they look like? A 1910s body? Like, I want to know what that looks like.
You need to work on a body farm, which transitions really well into my question. What's a fantasy job that you have if you had no limit on your education and you could just start it tomorrow? Because I was going to say, I wish that I could be one of these people that process evidence in a cold case lab and get to, like, open old case boxes and try and solve these cases.
Like, 48 hours. Forensics.
Can either one of us talk?
Oh, that would be a good job, Katie. Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Files.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun. But I think, too, the research labs aren't allowed to, like, until way after the case is solved. I don't know if the labs are allowed to know the names of the people they're testing DNA for or if it has to be all blind. Like, are they allowed to know this is for John Doe, this is for Jane Smith? Or does it have to be like person 1, person 2? Because will it compromise the trial if the lab itself has knowledge of that? I know that's kind of a convoluted question, but I've always wondered that.
Girl.
Forensic Files. Somebody help us.
Kate, we can just ask Kat to put a Reddit post out and see. And
Kat will just be our official Reddit outsourcer.
She so would.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She is.
We could also use our podcast account that we have on Reddit that we don't ever use. Or is that professional, guys? Yeah, I don't know. So you don't know the body farm thing you would love.
Oh my gosh.
What else? I think it'd be fun to be a makeup artist,
No.
like a Hollywood, like the scary. Remember that?
FX?
Remember that sci-fi show where they would do the Face Off?
Yeah, Face Off.
So good. Forgot that show existed.
I would want to be a Oh my god, Katie, I had it. Not an architect. Nope.
Archaeologist?
Yes, where you could like discover things for the very first time.
Back to the bones.
So like
That would be
discovering
very cool.
something for the very first time and then like only you having knowledge of it. Like I feel like that would be such a cool feeling to try to decipher something.
Oh yeah, just making any sort of discovery.
That would be
or
so
cure.
cool. But so I was like, something ancient.
I had someone come in today. I don't know if you know about ivermectin or if you've heard about like people using it for COVID, people using it like when they get cancer. There's been some studies and evidence that it has benefits in cancer, I guess. I don't know all of the research or anything, but I had a patient. I've heard that before, just randomly. And my pharmacist and I have talked about it. And she said she's got friends who refused to take chemo. And they have been taking that and they've been doing regular scans to check and see what's happening. And it's actually shrinking. Isn't that crazy?
What?
I told Tim, I was like, I'm not saying it's a cure or anything, but I would just take it anyway, just to see. Because it's not like known for having bad side effects and stuff. I would be like,
what's the harm?
What if the cure is out there and people just are making too much money off of all these treatments?
Oh, you know they are.
Conspiracy time. Oh, we could do conspiracy theories later. That'd be fun. We haven't done that in a long time. Let's play a little bit of that later. Just to remind me, because I'll be too high. All right, let's wrap this sucker up. I got more to get through.
Oh,
more to get through.
Okay.
All right. It's not you. I'm talking to myself.
Oh, I'm like, okay, I'm not talking that much.
Okay.
Whoa.
Upon processing the evidence and the testimony, 2 of the bodies were identified as Lewis and Nelson Winslow. And I'm getting stuffy. Lewis was 12 years old, and his brother Nelson was 10. They were both kidnapped on their way home from their family's yacht club meeting. I saw like pictures of their signs, like, $100 reward for any information about my son.
Do you have a picture of it?
I don't have it pulled up, but it was sad.
Aww.
And the father was so devastated. Like the whole family was, obviously, but he even I'll try to remember to tell you something about the father later.
I have a question.
Yes.
Oh
that was
my
really
gosh.
delayed,
Okay.
I know.
Holy smokes. What if your kids went missing? Would you rather never know how they died, or if someone came and told you they got murdered this way?
I would rather know.
You would rather know?
I'd rather know than never know. Especially, this is going to sound so stupid, because it's not the same thing, but after Oakley went missing, my cat, not knowing is harder. It's harder, because you look around every corner thinking you're going to see. And that's so much worse. You have no closure.
Right.
At least knowing something horrible happened gives you closure. The not knowing is much worse. And I think almost everybody that has missing children or family will say that. Have you seen those shows about the missing dad? Like, people are like, my dad just walked off and never... Mm-mm. There's been like a TikToker having that, and like fully grown middle-aged men just up and disappearing, like that are normal guys.
They just... A few weeks ago, there's a mom
documentary on it.
What was it? Just go back to your topic.
Okay.
We're getting off trail. Sorry.
All right.
Good question. Good job, Patience. Golden star.
So it was, those were confirmed to be victims of Gordon Northcott's. Sarah, Gordon's mom, the evil uncle's mom, in her wonderful maternal instincts, because they're both arrested, remember,
Right.
So they're starting to spill the beans. She decides to take the blame for one killing in particular. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Walter Collins.
No. How did he get there?
Well, she lived in Los Angeles, an hour away from this farm. It was an hour in today's driving time. I don't know how long it was back in the day, but close enough that it was a possibility.
Like, they would have just, like, came and kidnapped him?
Just snatched him. Gordon himself confessed to killing a total of 5 boys. But just like his mother, he didn't know how to keep any of his stories straight. They would confess and recant their stuff the next day, or they'd change their stories numerous times throughout the process. So even though they were vaguely telling the truth, it was so many lies. So there was very limited ability to confirm what they were saying, especially with the technology of the 1920s. And the problem with assuming that the evil family had indeed killed Walter and that was true is that no direct evidence was found whatsoever in regards to Walter.
What does that mean?
So there was no physical, they didn't find any bones of Walter's, they didn't find any clothing, no witnesses. He never even made it to the theater, by the way. So that makes me sad. He didn't even get to see a movie. But no, other than them just saying, it's kind of like the Henry Lee Lucas thing.
Oh.
Are they even confessing? Like, is it really true? Did they really take him? Or are they just taking credit because they can? So Sanford supposedly did state also that Walter Collins was kidnapped. So that's what makes it more believable.
Okay, because the stories line up.
Yeah, I am inclined because Sanford was corroborating, I guess. So I do believe that Walter was a victim of this tragedy. However, Christine Collins never gave up hope that she would find her son alive somewhere.
Aww.
Sarah was sentenced to life imprisonment, but she was spared the death punishment because, she's a woman. Gordon Northcott's trial lasted 27 days.
What?
And upon the guilty verdict from the jury, the judge sentenced Gordon to death by hanging. Yes. Upon hearing of this, Sarah asked to be executed too. But sadly, she did not get her wish. And as a matter of fact, she was actually paroled out of prison in 1940, which is bullcrap, because that's 12 years later after all this? It's disgusting. Or 22 years later, whatever. Either way, the fact that she got out and was paroled is whatever. A couple days before he was set to be executed, Gordon, the absolute piece of garbage excuse for a human being that he was, he told Christine Collins to come down to the prison before his death, and he was going to finally tell her what really happened to her son. So Christine, this poor freaking woman.
Oh my gosh.
She goes, obviously hopeful for some closure.
Right.
And Gordon refused to even see her when she got there. The story of Christine Collins and her tribulations was adapted into a movie entitled Changeling in 2008 and was directed by Clint Eastwood. Also, something I did mention how she was a catalyst for reform, but she went and advocated at different events and spoke with people, and she pushed for restructuring in citizens' rights and police and missing children. She was a big advocate for supporting families and taking care of their children for underprivileged. So she was very much a charitable worker with all this. I'm going to show you now what Gordon Northcott looks like.
Wow. Ah, that's so sad. I wish we knew how they took him. I want to know, was he lured away? Did they just come up and grab him? I want to know how he died.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I just wish I knew how he died.
I'm assuming they had a car.
And where he is.
This is Gordon Northcott.
What? How old is he?
Well, Gordon Northcott, 23 years old.
What?
Was executed on October 2nd, 1930 in San Quentin State Prison.
Where's that at?
California, I believe. Mm-hmm. I think. I don't know for sure, though. The universe did finally give him a tiny piece of karma he deserved. The rope did not break Gordon's neck, And he had to dangle there like an idiot, strangling to death over the course of 13 minutes. So, karma came in clutch a little bit at the end there. Serves him right. Because of the notoriety of the Wineville Chicken Coop Murders, the town of Wineville changed its name to Miraloma. But they still have some buildings, streets, and locations with the old name that harken back to the painful place where so many innocent lives were lost.
Oh my gosh.
The end.
Oh my gosh. So how many confirmed children deaths were there?
3. I say that.
Like,
I think,
even now,
I think
like,
they only could confirm 3.
Are they still doing it to this day? Like, do you think, like, there's people out there who are, like, still trying to see if, like, there are still bodies around?
You know what? I did not look up what's going on with that property today, but
because I feel like since everything's more advanced, like, I feel like people would want to go out there now and try to find.
It might just be an old farm field at this point. I don't know. No,
Girl, you know your question earlier about like what I'd want to be, someone who can solve a cold case like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
yeah,
like that. But like on
even if I'm like on a detective level
Yeah.
and a evidence level.
Oh, that would be really, really fun.
Yeah, because we have fun coming up with wild theories just like this. I think our issue would be we'd go in so many different directions. Like we'd have to really keep it organized if we were a duo of cold case solvers.
Yeah,
We haven't done our kit.
we haven't.
We like those like case file kits that you get that are like escape room ones, but not where you have to solve a case. Those are fun.
Very fun.
I don't remember the brand we usually get.
Yeah, we have the one, but then we tried the other one and it was horrible.
Yeah, some brands are not good. The one we like is there's like a box with a yellow file and
It's just a manila folder and it says the mysterious file, right? Or something like that. I can't think of it.
Case files?
Something.
I don't know. But it's like, it's a box and it's got a
Yeah.
manila folder. Anyway.
And it just has
really
like all these different pictures and papers inside. Like it actually looks like real evidence.
And it's based on real crimes too.
So cool.
Yeah. Girl, this is full circle. I swear on all that is holy, in an old episode, we came up with the idea of inventing those.
We did. Yeah.
But like, we had a spin on it. There was a spin.
You get to know if they're guilty or not guilty, like if they actually did it.
You get to vote on it, like, you get to be a judge and jury, and you have to say, it was something like that.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
If we dug back through our notebooks, we could find it. We're not going to do that now, but
yeah.
we need to actually like take action on all these ideas we have.
Because it was like, you play through the detective to solve the murder, but then you, like in the end you get to know if they're guilty or not guilty. Like if they actually did do it. And then you like present it.
I think
Or
it was,
something like
yeah,
that.
ours wasn't that you had to solve the case. It was that you took cases like that and you brought it to trial and you say, here's
Yes.
the evidence, and you have to convince them to be guilty or innocent. It had to do with that.
Yeah. We have
Like
to
a mock
commit.
trial game.
We gotta mock. Yes. We gotta like do this, Kate. We gotta like remember to do this.
I know. It
ticks
would be
me off,
fun to
'cause
even
it would be-
make.
It's fun. Level check, girl. I'm at like an 8, maybe a 9. I could literally just picture us like playing that. Like that's how far up
It'd be
here
fun.
I am.
It'd be so much fun.
It would
But
be
we have
really
to do
fun.
at least 1 or 2 conspiracy theories. I remembered. Look at me go. Conductor. Boop, boop.
Woot.
I'm a level 4, I think. I'm starting to think
4?
maybe I want a snack, but I'm not fully committed to the snack because the memory of the gummy making me gag.
Can I make you laugh?
I thought you were going to say, can I make you gag?
No. Can you come over here? Look at my eyeballs.
They're pink.
They are.
You just need your eyes just crossed, I think. I really hope they did on the
my eyeballs.
camera.
Don't touch them, Katie. I almost no. I could probably be at a 10. I'm not even kidding. No, I'm pretty sure I'm like close to a 10.
I'm happy
'Cause
though. That's perfect.
A little bit ago, I was touching my foot on the floor and it felt like water. It was so cool.
I love it. All right, well, we're going to take a brief snack break. We're kind of nearing the length of the episode that we wanted, so we're going to just do a couple fun activity and talking a little bit after our snack break. So, send us off, patients. Oh, wait, you didn't tell me what you thought of the topic.
Oh,
I know you're higher than usual, so I'm trying not to be hurt.
No. Can I write it over snack time as my review so I have time to consider everything that I can process?
I'll allow it.
It's my official review.
I feel like there's a booger in my nose, and what if I just showed everyone? And I show them more.
Okay.
Pecans, murder, pecans. Okay.
Yes.
Pecans, murder, pecans.
Yes, girl. What the heck? I was actually talking about our twin flame today.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So Tanya and Missy, Tanya didn't know what a twin flame was, and I was like, it's a pecans moment. It's like when you're it's the yin to the yang.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's such a good feeling.
It is.
Especially when you're high. It's like a whole other level of feeling that connection.
I love it.
I love when we're on the same flow.
Me too. This has been a good night. My topic, I'm going to review my own topic before we go.
Okay. Do it.
This isn't my favorite one I've done, but it is one of my top ones that I've done, in my opinion. I did a lot of research for this one over the course of this week, and I feel like I like a good topic with a pivot in it. Like when I did the DeFeos, I liked pivoting, and I think it just is fun to write. So, yeah. I don't know. This is not my top, but I would say top 3 or 5 out of my episodes I've done.
Okay.
As far as my enjoyment goes. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. We are going to enjoy some snacks.
Okay. Zing! We're going to start off with a level check.
I'm maybe a 7.
Oh, a 7?
I was going to say 6, but then I was about to say 6, 7 again.
I was going to put you at a 6.
Okay. Yeah.
All
no,
right.
I think I'm flitting in and out of a 7, so that's a good sign.
Okay, what do you think I'm at?
I think you're at a 9.
Okay. I was going to give myself a 10, but I'm dropping between a 9 and 10, and I keep going up and down.
Okay.
So Katie is the conductor. She's obviously the conductor.
Yes. It doesn't happen to me often, but when it does, I like it.
It's nuts up here.
Mm-hmm. Legumes.
So I have no idea what we're going to do, so it's as much as a surprise to me as it is you.
You know what's really special about that is I just went over what we're going to do in snack time, and she already forgot, so maybe she is more on a 10.
Yeah.
You also took my Bible.
My Bible?
I thought you had mine in your...
No, I don't. And we're not calling it a Bible. Remember? Please forgive her. Unless she'll join me. Remember, because we was talking about me going to hell. I would make you come to
That's so funny. You know what? I remember what I wrote down anyway, so we're good. So what we're going to do first is we are going to do one conspiracy theory apiece.
I need one second. Sorry. A little bit of a conductor.
She's holding up the whole podcast.
My review for Katie's topic has been finalized.
Oh, the judges have come back. The votes.
It is my 3rd favorite topic you have done.
Oh, okay, I'll take it.
I give it an 8.5 out of 10.
A little bit of a harsh critic,
I would
but
like
okay.
more pictures because of that.
I specifically did less pictures because I didn't want to inundate. There's an extra syllable I just added to that. I didn't want to inundate you with pictures for editing. So I purposefully didn't show you.
Girl, I wouldn't care.
You were just holding that against me. But Christian.
Okay. And I needed more simplified with the people. Too many people. The story just was a little too many people.
I agree.
In the end, I started getting confused because of my noggin. But
nope. I agree.
Things I loved.
Like there were a lot of people.
I loved the pivot. Mm-hmm. You do a very good job at pivoting. And I think that's why it's in my top 3. Because you've done 2 other ones that are like in my top 2.
I like that we're reviewing each other now. And I need to start doing it to you. Because I think it'll help us become better, like, hosts in general. I think we should keep doing this for each other.
Girl,
like here's what I liked. Here's what I wanted more of.
The code 12.
So we're going to start each episode. Patience had a genius idea over snack time.
Oh,
she said,
I'm going to cry. That actually sounds really nice.
She did. I was very impressed, especially with her level. So,
I'm going to cry.
Okay, calm down. Code 12, people. So, we're going to start off. Each new episode's going to be a code 12 of the week. You pick your favorite idiot, your favorite village idiot that you would commit to the psych ward, and what they were doing to earn it. And then we're going to come back each episode with a quick Code 12 pick of the week before we clink. Great idea.
Topic reviews.
Mm-hmm.
That is my rating for this episode. I'm going to put like a little thing.
She's
down.
like, I'm giving myself 10 stars out of 10 because I came up with the idea.
Okay.
Check.
I'm going to do another blip. I'm going to like make a little pretty ratings thing here.
Okay.
That way I can have like exactly what.
Oh, for each episode? Like for when we rate each other?
Yeah.
I feel like you're going to be, I don't know if I'm going to be harsher than you or not. When I rate creepypastas, sometimes I'm a little bit on the more critical side, so.
Oh, you know what? I have sensitive feelings.
I guess we'll find out. I think that's going to be the hardest part for you. You're going to have to not be, because if I can listen to you critique me, it's fair. You know, we could just, it'll help us be better.
I think it'll make me feel really sad if you critique how I'm bad at English.
No, I would not. I love that about you. It's one of my favorite flaws of yours.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is getting so sensitive.
Cut 12.
Okay, we're gonna do that.
We're gonna karate chop again. Oh wait, you guys weren't here for that. She did it before the episode started.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So, onward to New Horizons. We're gonna start off with one conspiracy theory apiece because we haven't done that in so long. So we're gonna do a throwback game.
Okay.
Patience, you are gonna start because I'm gonna come up with something on the fly for you. Okay?
Okay.
Conspiracy theory.
2 words.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna give you.
And I gotta come up with the question.
And you gotta come up with a conspiracy.
Okay.
All right? Goldfish crackers and rubber tires.
Rubber tires?
Mm-hmm. You had a genius idea before. I know you won't let me down now.
Oh my god. That's actually really
It's too much pressure and I'm nervous.
Okay, give me the first one again.
Goldfish crackers
Okay.
and rubber tires. Insert the...
Oh, this is actually a really good, like, idea.
Yeah, but I think we'll get sued for using the Jeopardy.
No.
My laugh was just so stupid. Just then I was like...
Okay. You know the show that goes night-night? What is it?
Night,
Bubble
the
Guppies?
shrimps. Yeah, from Bubble Guppies.
What if...
From the Lord and the Rings.
Okay, but you know the fish? He looks like a goldfish in it?
Yeah.
What if he, in the whole show, actually was a goldfish
Are
cracker
you talking about...
with rubber tires on it?
Say it again.
Okay.
I was trying to remember Gruber. Mr. Gruber's name.
Okay, imagine if they actually just put... What if they put an actual goldfish cracker on the set for, like, to animate it? And it had, like, little rubber tires on it. Like, that's how they would design it to, like, AI it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Okay. Scratch this whole part. Don't like the conspiracy theory. Katie, we gotta cut that out because I don't like it.
Oh, no, we're keeping it.
No!
Facts. You put that out there, it's so it shall be.
I don't like the conspiracy theory game because I don't think we're on the same level to imagine.
I am picturing, like, you know how the claymation is like a real life thing?
Yeah.
I'm picturing like an actual picture of a goldfish cracker, like a real life goldfish cracker, but with like clip art of rubber wheels on it moving on a screen. And I don't think that's what you meant.
No.
Yeah.
See, we're not on the same level. I don't like the conspiracy theory game. We gotta switch.
Do you want to stop or do you gonna give
now
me
I
mine?
feel stupid. I'm sensitive.
Well. 12 Towers! That was a great conspiracy!
Ugh,
10.
don't like it.
I think that you gave up on your very first try.
And
we used to do this.
I'm a giver-upper.
The quilted quicker giver-upper. I'm so funny. Okay, the conspiracy theory. We've done it before successfully. Just give it one more try with me. And give me mine so I can take a turn.
It's scary. Bald eagles. And...
Why?
And...
Oh, my boobies.
Ooh. Ooh. Beach balls.
Okay. I'm loading. Speak about something else. I'm buffering.
Hi, this is Patience. This is my mid-report. Hi.
What's going to be funny is I have my ears covered. And, I don't know
and
what
now
saying.
your weather report.
And so when I'm listening to editing this, I'll finally hear what she's talking about.
Okay, your weekly weather report.
Okay.
Your weekly... I gotta finish. Hold on. No, it's really funny. Katie ISS me. No, ISS me.
Oh, okay.
ISS me as you're watching the news.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm doing it.
In our mid-podcast high, right now, we're at 73 degrees. And it's like our...
Dude, if you don't make like a little AI image or a clip art image of that, of what you're ISSing.
That's like my level of high.
I love it.
And then like through our whole podcast, we just have elements of like, oh my gosh, the temperature high. Like we start at a certain degree and then we just go up and down. So wait,
what would be the peak?
100. No, 30. 15s. We would have to do like a 15-degree thing.
But like, if you're high, the temperature's got to be high. So I would think it'd be 98.6 is your peak. Because that's what your peak body temperature is.
I gotta write this down.
Or does it have to do with heat outside? And when it's like 100 degrees out, it's really hot. And like, you're toasty. I feel like we're going down too many rabbit holes. Okay. My conspiracy theory was eagles and beach balls. Okay. So there was an issue, speaking of California, out in California, on the beaches. In the northern parts of California, where's there's? I'm the intellectual. In the northern parts of California, where there are more mountainous regions alongside beaches, they occasionally have an issue with bald eagles swooping down onto the beaches because there's a specific brand of beach balls whose colors are yellow, white, and orange. And in certain lightings, and because of the color blindness of the creature, they look like it's the patterning of a female bald eagle bird. So the eagles are swooping out of the woods and the mountains to attack beachgoers because they have this beach ball that looks like a female eagle from far away. And it is becoming the talk of the town. It's a true story. You can Google it.
I could believe it.
Okay.
I know
So,
what you're talking
do you
about.
like hearing my conspiracies, or is it too much when you're high?
It's just too much when I'm high.
She just gave me a horrible rating.
It's like,
I'm sensitive.
It's like too...
But you know what? Usually you're not as high.
It's too much thinking.
Usually you're not as high as you are
But
now.
I'm also not on the spot creative. It kind of has to just
She
process.
does. You do good on Jackbox, but like not as quickly as.
It takes me a long time to think of something, and I don't like that.
Which is so weird because you have such fast reflexes and everything else.
Well,
like,
I'm
she's
so high. You think that's gonna happen? I don't think I could catch a balloon. I'm not even kidding. That's also my reflexes are. I feel like a sloth.
Nice.
So, yeah, conspiracy
Speaking of
theory,
which,
not my
your
thing.
kids were watching Zootopia this morning when I left.
Oh. So not
all
my
right.
favorite game to play. I'm sorry.
I just realized we didn't talk about what snacks we ate. We totally skipped that.
Katie, we had to have ice cream. Our mouths were dry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had
And a
brownie
pretzel.
supreme ice cream. It's good.
No,
It sounded good.
8 out of 10 because there was no cheese,
Uh,
and I wasn't enjoying it with my bestie.
oh. I'm sorry that affected you, but that was weird. I guess I feel not so sad that you hated the conspiracy theory game. Honestly, it's more for me than anything. It's one of my favorite things we used to do when we were streaming.
Back in the olden days.
Mm-hmm. All right. So our other activity that I had, the last activity of the night that I have.
I'm having... Okay, you know when That's So Raven, when she has like a flash thought? Girl, we've talked about this before, full circle. I, for a flash second, saw you as the Princess Bride with the guy for a half second, and it was the weirdest thing.
What? Like, I was the girl, please tell me that.
Obviously.
Okay. I was a little confused by the way you phrased it. I'm like,
It is the Princess Bride, right? I'm thinking of...
with Wesley?
Yes.
And Buttercup?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. My
I pictured you in that setting for some reason.
Oh.
It was like a really quick, like, flash, like,
That makes me
imagery
want to
of it.
wear my pretty corset, like, milk maiden dress.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
I keep
you look
seeing
just
all these
like that.
Bridgerton TikToks with girls in pretty dresses like that, doing the dance to this one song they have. And I keep on wanting to wear that dress because of it. Wear that dress. Diction is a thing still, Katie.
Okay.
All right.
Continue.
Our last activity, I keep looking vaguely off because that's what the camera usually
I
is.
don't know where life is.
Our last activity we're going to do is we each are going to recite the lyrics to a song. And we're going to compete to see how long we can last without laughing. I'm going to keep going with these lyrics until I can break a laugh out of you. And you're going to do the same to me with your chosen song. Are you ready?
I didn't know this was a thing.
It's a thing. I just invented it.
Okay.
I mentioned reading song lyrics in the last episode. So you're going to think of a song that you think is going to get me to laugh. And you're going to pull up the lyrics. And you're going to read it. And you're going to do your best to make me laugh. We're going to see who lasts longer. So I have my handy stopwatch here. And we're going to time each other. And when you make me laugh... Actually, okay. I'll stop the timer because you have
I need a second to think of a song.
Okay. I will let you... Or no, Katie, you're a fool. She's using her phone to record. You just have to use the same phone to time.
Okay. Well, I still need to think of one. Because I didn't think of one.
Yeah.
What can I do to make you laugh?
I pulled up a Google tab for you so that you can Google your song. If you need more time... I can start and go first, and maybe it'll inspire your brain to... I know this is thinking of something on the fly, but...
It's hard for me.
I'll tell you what, I'll go first, and I'll just time you to see how long it takes you. And after you're done, maybe that'll trigger something in you. And you'll be like, oh, I'm going to do this one. Okay?
Okay. I know my song. I know what I want to do.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right.
I think I could get you with it.
All right. I have the stopwatch.
Am I going to do it to you first, or are you going to do it to me first?
I am doing it to you right now.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Okay, I have to reset my time. All right.
Sorry.
It's okay. And now it's time for silly songs with Larry.
Dude, you
that was 10 seconds.
You going like this? It was so funny.
I was trying not to laugh.
And that affects me laughing. It's not you just reading lyrics.
I didn't cheat and do it on purpose, though. Like, I think if I tried to be like... But that's the thing. You say it however you want. You don't have to be serious. Say it however you want to make me laugh. The goal is to make me laugh, okay?
Okay.
All right, so yours was about 11 seconds.
Okay.
Because I had to toggle back over, and that added 3 seconds. So, yeah, about 11. There's your Google tab. I can't believe it was that short.
It's because you laughed and it made me laugh.
Okay. I love these pants.
Okay. Sorry, I just gotta...
I know what my next one will be if we try this again.
Okay. You
Pecan.
ready? No. Girl, no. I'm in my mode.
Okay.
Okay, start, switch. Okay. Sorry, I'm not used to an Android. It took me a second. It was... Oh, it stinks.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the 21st night of September? Love was changed. No! You were only at like 17.
You're the one! I love that. Okay.
I don't know why that song popped up in my head.
Honestly, you can do it with pretty much any. All right. Do you want to try one more time? Or is it too much?
It's a little too much, but I'm here for it.
Okay.
I'm trying to be here. Existing on another planet. Planet?
All right, I hope this works. Okay. Look, I was gonna go easy on you, not hurt your feelings, but I'm only going to get this one chance. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Something's wrong. I can feel it. 6 minutes, Slim Shady. You're on. Just a feeling I've got. Fudge! Oh, that was really... Wait! Wolf to be continued. Previously, we'll see who won this round. Because I'll have to time it in the future because I forgot to start the timer. No clue if I just won with that one, but I did my best.
I'm pretty sure I lasted pretty long because the only thing that made me laugh was that it sounded like you were genuinely trying to rap it.
I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. A rap god. I feel like, I was a robot. I am beginning.
I was actually entertained for a while listening to you do it.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, one for me.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
No, I'm gonna think of one more to do. I need to think of one. Okay.
I'm zoning out. It's a good thing
I'm
we're
sorry.
coming to it. No. I'm glad that we've got a good length episode still, but not a 2-hour one. We've been on the struggle bus with editing those, so I feel like it's been a good episode though.
You ready?
Yes. I'm gonna try to last the whole dang song.
Okay.
I just jinxed myself.
You are my fire. The one desire. Believe when I say. I want it that That's so totally Kansas.
Dang it, I definitely lost that one.
That was like 21 seconds. Got you.
What
I think I
made
got
me
you.
laugh was watching you laugh.
See, we would have to do it blindfolded. Literally.
Would we now?
All right, here is your phone.
Thank you. I didn't think of my. I know what I'm gonna. Never mind. I know what I'm gonna test. Okay. Wow. Okay. I said okay a lot. Katie, shut up. Thank you for hanging out with us. We've got other places you can check us out. We're on TikTok, Instagram. You can email us at
GummyBuddiesPodcast@gmail.com.
Get me out of here. Ignore that. Yeah, so do it. All right, we're going to toast ourselves out here.
Okay.
We end every episode with a toast.
Okay.
My toast. I dub thee. Actually, I'm toasting to pretzels, but ones that are in the shape of objects that are not pretzels.
Oh, yes.
Like heart pretzels.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My toast.
I almost
I
picked
haven't
that up.
said
I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. I looked in the kitchen and I was going to grab it, but I didn't want to have to clean off the screen, which is really dirty.
My
Don't
toast is to video games. Keeping us sane.
Oh, mine is a curler. A Con Air
Yeah.
hair curler, by the way. Patience
I
is
think
a
that's so funny.
green, or it's
Game Boy Color.
Mm-hmm. Let's do a quick level check, huh?
10.
I'm a solid 8 now.
10.
Thank you so much for listening to us.
And we hope you watch a Disney movie.
Oh, and thank you for being our
Gummy Buddies.